Raffaelle Sollecito's U.S. attorney, John Q. Kelly, is with us this morning exclusively. Good morning to you.
How are we doing, Savannah?
Well, I got to ask you about this report that
Sure.
Sollecito was picked up near the border. Do you think he was trying to flee the country? Do you know anything about what he was doing there?
No, I had communicated with him yesterday. He had planned on being away from the courthouse, away from his home and, media hotspots after the verdict either way, so it wasn't unexpected. His passport had been flagged already. It wasn't like he could go to some border and use his passport and get across. So
flagged but not revoked.
Flagged but not revoked, so he would have been stopped no matter what. I think he just has his practice when he was here, Dominican Republic or wherever. He tends to go to the rural areas. He doesn't want to be bothered. He wants to stay to himself.
I know you spoke to him last night after this verdict came. What was his reaction? I mean, was he surprised by it? Was he stunned by it? Did he think he'd get a different result?
Oh, absolutely. Stunned is an understatement. It was just no one ever expected this. As opposed to the other trials, there was much less evidence now. No evidence. I mean, there's no forensic, there's no physical, there's no witness testimony, there's no motive here. There's just nothing that ties him to this situation whatsoever.
This is a jury and also judges, this panel that deliberated 11 and a half hours. Does that seem short to you? I mean, does that seem sufficient to really look at this case?
Well, no, I don't think so. But, they had been hearing the evidence all along. It had already been submitted. But, I think there were a lot of things that went into the decision other than the evidence in this case. I've got to think that. So.
And finally, I mean, your client has nowhere to go. Amanda Knox can fight extradition.
Yeah.
He's got no options.
No, and whether he was in Italy at the time of the verdict, he was gone. He still would have been subject to extradition anyway, so he chose to be home with his family and friends and those who love and support him.
All right, John Q. Kelly, thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks, Savannah.